organization, we tier the risks of different types of AI, because for that exact reason, it's really, for us, it's something that we thought was critical for us to be successful and to be able to manage the number of AI solutions that are coming out as well. Because if we're looking at, again, something that is clinical in nature versus something that is, which I like to, I'm gonna steal this from a friend of mine, Clippy from Word, if you remember that little guy.
Yeah.
There's a very big difference between those two types of solutions now. But we certainly agree with everything that you're saying. And one of the things that not all organizations have the capacity to do is to be able to manage that much governance. We have an entire governance committee. We also have a center of excellence for AI as well that helps set our strategy for what we're going to be implementing. And then we have the implementation tier that really I kind of fall into from how do we make sure that we're successful in rolling this out. And all three of those prongs work together to be able to be successful. And I find that when I talk with some of my colleagues across the country who aren't necessarily in an organization as large as Ochsner, that's a really difficult feat to manage with all the different AI solutions that are coming at you on a regular basis.
If I could call out specifically to Ochsner, like it's been a little while since we went through the implementation process now, but and the evaluation process. From what I recall, the AI governance and discussions were happening as part of the larger IT governance structure. They were not like a separate and distinct thing. They were a yes and thing. And I think from what I recall, that really helped speed this because it wasn't trying to create something new that was completely separate. It was leveraging existing structures, existing bones that were in place to build upon, and then leveraging this new aspect to actually accelerate the adoption and understanding instead of what can oftentimes be viewed as like a hindrance in that.
Absolutely. I would say that the more AI solutions that have come towards us, the more we've evolved. We've taken our AI governance and shifted it. So it's actually its own entity now, but it's still similar people that are in our other governance structures. So while it's not necessarily, it's not completely separate, it's made up of several people in IS, it's made up of our legal team, our audit and compliance teams. But those similar people are also looking at our data governance committees as well. So while they are separate, they are very similar because it does have a lot of overlap in the people who are part of those governance committees.